Hello, boys and girls. Today is Friday, May 9th, 2025. Mother's Day weekend. Pretty eventful weekend. As you can see, I'm driving. So today being Friday, today's band practice. Tomorrow I am helping do sound for a Mother's Day concert, and then Sunday is the band gig for which we are practicing today at Hibiscus. So do my best to document the entire weekend so everyone can see what it takes to actually do what we do. It's you have to really love this to really do it. So come join with me and take the ride. And it is a good ride. It's about an hour drive to get to the practice location, but had the opportunity to look at this beautiful sunset on the way. Alright, and here's us at practice, putting in the work, getting ready for the gig, sorting a lot of things out, as this will be our last practice before the gig. We will only meet up again at the time of sound check. And here's my hour drive home. It is 8:03 a.m. Supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. We are a little sleepy, a little tired. We got back from band practice around 2 in the morning. Eventually went to bed around 2:30. Wake up at 7:30. I'll give you an update once I get there. Ta-da! So I just made a little grab to eat before heading out, because I know how these things go. They run late, they never on time. We have to fix things unexpectedly, so just want to make sure I wasn't running on empty. So I arrived to meet the guys already started. Working with Ramdeen Sounds out of Orlando. Always a mutual respect and good vibes when working with Roshan.
On the stage.
I didn't get a video introduction of Rosh, but we do have some photos of us that night. Here's what the venue looked like without anything unboxed or moved. We're just concentrating on bringing everything that we would need from the trailer. So the work keeps coming and the problems keep arising. While loading up these speakers, we found we have a major power problem. So a couple hours later, here's the solution to the problem. Shout out to S&J Rental for the fix, or the generator I should say.
When you fall, not equipped, or don't want to be properly equipped.
So while that problem is being solved, we keep going with the stage setup.
mainly how they would want their monitor setup, side fills, instrument lines, and monitor mixes for their in-ears. And here we go, almost ready for sound check, almost ready for line checks from everyone in the band. Right now just concentrating on trying to clean up the stage, move everything that's not needed out of the way, and wait for the guys to arrive to start sound check. Alright, now that everyone's arrived, we're doing a last minute edit of adding a monitor for the keyboardist, troubleshooting some other items that are not working, and should be ready to go. Sound check supposed to start 12:30, didn't start until maybe an hour and a half later. Left the site around 3:30. Got back at 6:45 for showtime at 8 p.m. And here's some clips. I do not have direct audio. I only have audio from my phone. So yeah, about that. If you're looking for studio quality audio here, you're not gonna get it. All right, and just like that, the show's over at about 1:15 a.m. in the morning. And the hardest part of the job is to rack up and clean up and put away stuff where you can find it for the next gig. Yes, the party done. What you say, boy? The party done?
Done.
The party done.
You need to leave.
The party done. Party done, walk start. Dudum. I think it's enough wires here. What time it is? 2:30 a.m. in the morning.
If your sound engineer can't rap properly, you had it wrong, man.
So this is the first thing you have to learn when you want to do music.
What? Under.
Is how to set up and break down. Especially at this hour. Are you happy about us, bhai? Alright, so here's a final walkthrough of the site, making sure we don't leave anything behind. We're also being rushed and kicked out by the cleaners as they want to go home and they already finished cleaning the site for the next day. They have a next event, they need to get going, and here's the hour we left. Big shout out to Roshan, Ramdeen Sounds for bringing us on board for this event. When it comes down to it, we're out here to work, get the job done, and go home. But after a full day's and night of work, we were feeling a little hungry, so here's a little stop at Denny's. This is the Men in Black Sound Company. in all black. Calling it a night. Well, calling it a morning. Alright, ladies and gents, that's what it takes to do a sound system of this caliber for a performer of this caliber. It's not easy, it's not hard, but it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a good person, a good staff, a good team to put together to actually go to an event like this where you see other people enjoying themselves, taking a drink, relaxing, while you know in the back of your mind you're not really there to do that. You're there to put in the work. So once again, big up to Roshan of Ramdeen Sounds for entrusting us to get this work done. And now fast forward a couple hours, here we are at the Hibiscus in Sunrise, getting ready for their second annual Mother's Day event. Music brought to you by the Royalty Band out of Palm Beach, Florida. For this gig, I'm not doing sound, which is a blessing because I'm running low on energy, low on sleep at this point. But I am monitoring the levels for the inner monitors for the drummer and ended up doing that for a couple guys on stage as well. Had the opportunity to take about 20 or 30 minutes while the sound guy was doing his thing to get a little power nap in on one of the booths at the restaurant. Alright, and here's a view of my workstation for the night. You can hear the show starting. The Royalty Band led by Adesh and Anlal. Thank you to the Hibiscus and their management and staff for having us for the second annual Mother's Day program. Alright, so yeah, a little busy workstation for me here. If you know about these things, then if you know, you know. Alright guys, that's the end of Mother's Day for 2025, Mother's Day weekend 2025. If you're able to join us on this ride, we love bringing you this kind of content. Let us know how we are doing. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we catch you guys next time.